Welcome back everyone, General Tony here, your host, coming back with a brand new episode, and welcome my friends to a new event inside of the game. It's actually one of my all-time favourite troops, the P.E.K.K.A. Do me a favour, let me know down below in that comment section guys, if you could have any troop event inside of CoC, which troop would it actually be? Check out those flaming purple P.E.K.K.A.s, but check this out. P.E.K.K.A. event started, 10 hours ago. It's lasting a total, just like all the other events, 48 hours, and of course the troop discount is beautiful as always. Out of every single thing in these events, the troop discount is definitely my favorite, guys, only costing 10% of the original price, no matter what level your P.E.K.K.A.s are. Mine are maxed out, and they only cost 4,500 elixir. So if you're farming, use some P.E.K.K.A.s, you are going to save so much loot. So I've actually already completed the challenge, guys. We got 300 experience points and 30 gems. So what we're going to do in this video, because we've done the challenge already, we're actually going to set a different challenge, and this is going to be very interesting. So what we're going to do, we're going to make an entire P.E.K.K.A. army, and we're going to see if we can kind of create a funnel army using P.E.K.K.A.s, maybe some witches and some Valkyries. Basically, we're going to see if we can come up with a new attack strategy that actually 3 stars maxed out Town Hall 11 bases. So we're going to get ourselves into some attacks, then we're going to do some live attacks. Hopefully by the end of the video, we could possibly, fingers crossed, triple star a Town Hall 11 live. That would be awesome. Please also do not forget, within the next 24 hours, we are going to be uploading a Q&A, a face cam, and a $100 giveaway on the channel. If you actually want to win part of that $100 and spend it on some gems, all you need to do is drop a like on the video to enter and subscribe to the channel. That is it, guys. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. As soon as that video goes live, we're going to give away $100, so stay tuned for that. For now, let's get ourselves into an attack and see what these P.E.K.K.A.s are actually made of. Okay, so check this out, guys. We're going to get ourselves into a live attack in a couple of moments' time. Just before we do, I wanted to show you this one single attack strategy. So I was kind of trying to create a new attack strategy. Take a look at the troops down the bottom of the screen. You can see 4 P.E.K.K.A.s, 6 Valkyries, 4 Witches, and 3 Healers. What I was actually trying to do was a P.E.K.K.A. funnel walk. So like a P.E.K.K.A. walk, make a funnel, and then send the Witches and the Valkyries into the center. It actually went so damn bad. And this was the second time I tried it. The first time I tried it, I actually lost 34 trophies. And for anyone that's been subbed to the channel for at least a couple of days, you'll know I'm trying to trophy push back to 6k. Or, you know, get as close as possible. And losing 34 trophies really wasn't the greatest, you know, start for the day's farming and trophy pushing. So check this out, guys. 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. Making a nice funnel, and then the rest of the troops actually going to go into the core. Now, I'm actually going to hold back with the Valkyries because we are trying to funnel as deep into the actual core of the base as possible, and that means the Barbarian King, the P.E.K.K.A.s, and everything need to clear out the right and the left-hand side. Unfortunately, everything went to the right, and over on the left-hand side, we still have a couple of defenses left standing. So we drop in a single Valkyrie. Now the funnel has been made, and now here come the heroes. The girls dressed in orange. Well, actually, they're dressed in black and they got orange hair. Unfortunately, they ran straight past the Eagle Artillery and didn't even jump into the core. Check it out, guys. Only up to 39% so far. There goes the Barbarian King's ability. The Valkyries about to get slaughtered by those level 6 balloons. They're not level 7. They're actually level 6. Still got a P.E.K.K.A. remaining, distracting the balloons whilst the Queen picks up those last final few points, which is actually going to take me to a 1-star. So we almost lost using this attack strategy for the second time in a row. Luckily for me, the P.E.K.K.A. actually distracted the balloons, and then the Queen went on to take a couple more percentage points. So we're going to get ourselves into a live attack. I think I've actually changed the strategy this time, and we're going to see if we can do a P.E.K.K.A. funnel using a slightly different army. So that's what this video is pretty much going to be based around, guys. Over the next 10 minutes, we're going to see if we can come up with a new strategy which actually works and doesn't lose me trophies. And of course, it's going to be based around the P.E.K.K.A.s. So check it out inside of our army camps. Oh no, this is actually going to be a bit of a different attack. There are 9 P.E.K.K.A.s, 7 wall breakers, a single archer, 4 H-spells and a jump spell, and the heroes. Let's see what this army can actually do live to a Town Hall 11 base. Drop a like on the video if you think I can 2-star it at least, guys. Drop a like on the episode. I want to see 5,000 likes on this video at least. Hopefully we can 2-star this base. Looking for, I don't know, 2-star, 3-star. even a 1-star. So stay tuned, we will be back in a second's time. So check it out, first base we landed on only took about 60 seconds to actually find it. Now I would go and search for another base, guys, but because it is a live attack, live recording, I don't want to, just in case it takes like 10 minutes to find a base. So we got 9 Pekkas, we got the 3 heroes all set to ground while Grand Warden is set to ground, and we got a single jump spell. Now what I plan to do is actually jump from that air defense into the core, because that is a 5-tile space, so the jump spell should actually make that. And we got we're actually going to send in some wall breakers now, just to make sure we got that wall open. That's all I want to do. So we're going to see if we can funnel in using these Pekkas once again. In fact, we're going to drop a couple there, just to make sure that we can do this. So here we go. This is about to kick off. We're going to send in 3. We're going to keep 3 back. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Now let's make sure this jump spell actually works. There we go. Jump spell should get us into the core. Gonna smash that Grand Warden's ability really early, just because I don't really want those Pekkas to... No! Check it out! We're in trouble. Okay, we're in trouble. I'm not going to lie. These Pekkas are going to get crushed. Our Pekkas are going to get crushed by these balloons. Here we go. Still got 2 alive. Still got 2 to actually drop down, sorry. We're going to drop 1 just here. And then we're going to drop another one there. Hopefully going to pick up as many percentage points as possible. You see, these kind of attack strategies really don't work, quite simply because, check that out, we didn't even get into the core of the base. They really don't work, quite simply because the Pekkas cannot attack, you know, the defending clan castle troops, and that's so unfortunate, because they would be such an OP troop, obviously, if they could somehow slash the balloons, but then it may be too overpowered. So there goes the final rage spell, guys. We got a 1-star. I said I would be happy with a 2-star. Can the Queen swing on the Town Hall? Here we go, there goes the Inferno Tower. Queen's locked onto the Town Hall. Grand Warden's just behind her, and we got a 2-star, so not bad at all. Definitely better than I, originally expected. We could let that archer, let's just take out the army camp, guys, just because, I don't know, it's going to get me a little bit more loot in terms of a loot bonus. So we're going to go in for a second live attack. This time, we're going to completely change the army. I don't want to use that many Pekkas. I actually want to try a funnel using maybe a mass amount of Valkyries, maybe bowlers, Valkyries, and, a couple of Pekkas to create an actual funnel. So let's do that. That ends 4 trophies. Bear in mind, I actually lost 34 at the start of the, just before I recorded this. So let's go here. Let's train some troops. So I'm going to go with, let's go with 3 Pekkas, a nice little sweep of Valkyries, maybe 12. I think that should be enough. We're also going to bring 4 healers for the Queen. And then let's go with 6 of those wall breakers, 1 archer. And now here's where it gets interesting. Going to go with a double jump, double rage, triple rage, and a poison. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to use the healers. We're going to split them up, maybe 2 for the Queen and a couple for the Pekkas, or at least one of the Pekkas. Then we're going to kind of see if we can create a nice funnel and maybe send in the rest of the troops directly into the center of the base. This is the Pekka funnel. Is it going to work? I absolutely have no idea. Now, there is going to be another episode coming out in a couple of hours' time, guys. It's most likely not going to be the Q&A. The Q&A is going to be coming out in 2 videos' time, so stay tuned for that. That's going to take a little bit longer to edit, so that should be coming out in about 16 hours. But in about 4 or 5 hours, there will be another video coming live onto the channel. Now, I'm not actually going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be a cool one and something you won't actually expect, so stay tuned for that. Once again, we'll be back in a second once we find a live attack. Saying that, we actually just landed on this like half a second later. So, here we go. 3,600 Dark Elixir. Once again, the trophies completely suck, but I'm pretty happy with the loot. The good thing about this base is it's got single target Inferno Towers. Now, that's bad for the Valkyries. Sorry, bad for the Pekkas and the Queen, but it's great for the Valkyries. So, let's see what we can do. I mean, I'm thinking we can, pretty much wreck this base. So here we go. 3 wall breakers just to make sure. They didn't even do it. So 2 more. Can we get it? What is going on? They didn't even get that. They just got slaughtered by that archer tower. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to queen walk from here. There go 3. You know what? Let's just drop in all 4 healers. We're going to drop down the Grand Warden just behind the Queen. We want the Queen to go off to the left-hand side and completely ignore the right, so that's cool. She's done that. Gonna drop a Pekka there. Hopefully the Eagle Artillery doesn't actually wake up, because that is what I do not want. There goes the final wall breaker. And now we're into the base. Okay, so this is where it's going to get interesting, guys. Here comes the defending clan castle. Going to drop a rage spell down on the queen. Hopefully she takes that out and doesn't get completely slaughtered by these wizards. Oh, great. Okay, that went a lot better than I thought. So there goes a jump spell. There goes a second jump spell. There go the P.E.K.K.A.s. There goes the Barbarian King. And there go the Valkyries. Everything is now in the base, guys. Here we go. Grand Warden's ability going to get smashed nice and early. First rage spell going to go down. Remember, these are only single target Inferno Towers. So we should find these P.E.K.K.A.s and the Valkyries just completely run over this base. Here we go. Valkyrie's going to jump into the compartment where the town hall is. Second Inferno Tower's gone down really quickly. The trick is, can we get a high percent on this base? Can the actual Barbarian King, the Grand Warden, and all the rest of the troops take down that Eagle Artillery? Here we go. Still got that rage spell somewhere in there, actually. I think it's worn out now. Where's the Queen? Queen, Queen, Queen. Here we go. Queen still actually has those healers alive. You know what, guys? We could get really high percent here. 49% so far. P.E.K.K.A.'s alive on the left-hand side. Sorry, the right-hand side. Still got the Queen over on the left. I'm not sure how many healers are actually alive, but no! We are getting targeted by the air defense, and it looks like the Queen is shortly going to be going down. She's still standing, though. Level 45 Queen. Absolute tank. Should we use the Queen's ability? Let's do it right now. Here we go. Queen's ability has just been smashed. You know what? We passed 60%, and considering the army we used, I'm not sure if it's a great attack strategy. To be honest with you, it's fun. It's definitely fun, but does it actually work? I'm going to have to say no. 0 seconds left, guys. Check it out. Picking up some nice Dark Elixir. And that's going to take us to a total of 46.23 in trophies. So we are going to win this video here, guys. There will be another one, as I said, coming in 4 hours time. So stay tuned for that. Leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Help us reach 1.3 million subscribers. And stay tuned for the giveaway. $100 going to be given away in just under 24 hours time. Have a great weekend, guys. Love you all. Peace out.